LEGO revealed our new design for the Darksaber for LEGO Star Wars, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Ever since the Darksaber showed up again in The Mandalorian, LEGO has so far been disinterested in deviating from their original design for it. In LEGO form, the Darksaber first appeared in 2012 in Pre Vizsla's Mandalorian Starfighter as an accessory for the set and ship's namesake, Pre Vizsla. In media, the Darksaber is depicted with a katana inspiration. As a Jedi's lightsaber, it's very different from the shape we commonly associate with one. However, in this set, and likely due to it being considered a lightsaber just in general, LEGO designed the Darksaber to, literally, be just a jet black lightsaber. Fast forward to 2021 when the Darksaber finally returned to LEGO, the design didn't change. At all. In between that time, specialized part shapes for very specific and important things in Star Wars, as well as other licenses, had become incredibly commonplace. Here we are now, and after much fan interest in changing the design, this is what we got. In my opinion, it's only really halfway there. See, the blade is an excellent step ahead, but the hilt is just an ordinary lightsaber hilt piece. To play devil's advocate here, technically that piece has never been accurate to any lightsaber LEGO has ever depicted. Considering that most lightsabers share a relatively similar silhouette, why make different hilts for every single one, right? It's served them alright in the past, so really, does it have to be accurate here? Why is it that I feel this should be an exception? Well, the answer is Count Dooku. Not him specifically, but his lightsaber hilt. In the movies, he's depicted with a curved hilted lightsaber, and ever since 2002, LEGO has depicted his lightsaber with a curved hilt to match. Clearly, there is a separation here that LEGO keeps into account that certain lightsabers warrant some stylization. Case in point, from the TV shows, both Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Ventress also were depicted in LEGO with curved lightsabers, again, matching the fact they're depicted differently in their respective media. So, why not the Darksaber? It's not a curved hilted laser sword, sure, so might as well use the same straight hilted lightsaber they always use, right? And the thing is, the Darksaber's hilt is such a departure from the typical silhouette you'd get from an ordinary lightsaber. Again, going back to its katana-like inspiration. That's where I, as well as many others, get hung up about the design choice. Of course, everyone's immediate thought was to have it be one whole complete mold, have both the blade and the hilt of the lightsaber be one whole piece. I personally never felt like it needed to be that way, but that became the common consensus in how fans wanted LEGO to approach it. It even prompted a statement from LEGO as to why they made this choice in the end. To paraphrase, they want it to have a removable blade so that it can appear like it's turned off, a standard thing all LEGO lightsabers can do. I appreciate that, but that doesn't mean LEGO couldn't make a more accurate hilt, though I can understand LEGO's apprehension to do so. You see, LEGO often tries to make pieces that are easy to reuse, either in other instances for the same purpose, or in other forms you wouldn't expect. For example, we'll use this new blade for the Darksaber. With how relevant the Darksaber is in the stories told in Star Wars right now, especially with some room to perhaps do some sets based off of older stories that included it too, you can get plenty of opportunities to use that piece again and again for the same purpose of it being the Darksaber. Kinda like how Boba Fett's current helmet has been recolored and reprinted for nearly every single Mandalorian character since its inception in 2010. With something as simple as the Darksaber's blade, you can go even beyond that. You know I love Ninjago, so you can imagine my first thought was that it's probably gonna be all over Ninjago sets to add sword and blade details over the next few years. Heck, it'll probably end up as wall decor in a modular building or as a long blade of grass somewhere. It has that much versatility. It's no wonder LEGO was content taking this approach with the blade. Personally, however, I think they could have got away with making a hilt as well, and have it be just as versatile. My thought was a piece like Asajj Ventress' lightsaber hilt, just the shaft and the attachment point for the blade at the top. Of course, my thought would be, maybe it would have a different decoration on the handle if at all, and the hilt itself would be completely straight with no angle to it. The big difference being that the guard right before the insertion stud would be square instead of round. Think like a LEGO katana, but without the blade, and the square guard is big enough to hold a stud on it. I think that would have been perfect, and reusable for that matter. Heck, maybe even as revolutionary as the pose piece we've gotten so familiar with over these past few years. Its purpose was only to pose minifigures in motion, now it's everywhere, adding details to sets in ways we never thought. I think that's enough justification to make a hilt that works. Maybe not as detailed as some would like, but just enough where it makes the Darksaber actually look like the now iconic weapon should. And I think that's how we can make the Darksaber better. This is a new video concept I'm trying out where I try and find a better solution to things happening in LEGO themes, and I would love to hear your feedback about it. After you like the video and subscribe, head down to the comments and let me know what you think about this idea. If you also have your own ideas for how LEGO can do the Darksaber better, you can let me know down in the comments as well. Should you like to give to the channel, you can hit the thanks button and your comment will be highlighted for your generosity. What's most helpful is you sharing the video with others, and I really appreciate that if you do. I'm Pen, and I'll see you next time.